What is going on, beautiful people? It is Tim Shieff here from the Ethics HQ right now. It is a glorious day in England. It feels like spring has finally sprung. It is the first warm day of the year that I think we've ever had in 2018. And as some of you might have known by now, Ninja Warrior UK has started Season 4. And I just wanted to get on this camera and talk to you guys, as I normally do with each season, as the episodes progress, from my side of things, so you get a bit more backstory, because they really don't show much on TV. It's just a quick run and they move on to the next person, which is fair enough. They've got a lot to squeeze in. A lot of people don't actually make the episode. I'll leave a link below so you can go and watch my run. Last time I edited with my run and talked over the run, and they didn't like that. It got taken down. So I'm just going to speak to the camera, and you can go check out my run if you want. There'll be a link below. And I was in the first heat. There was a few parkour athletes in my heat, and they also brought Johnny Ersley back and Owen the Stuff Mackenzie, who were from Season 2 and Season 3. They were the last man standing. I was previously last man standing from Season 1. So us three were all in the same heat. They kind of stacked the deck on that one. And it's the first heat of 5 heats I think they did. And go and watch the video now so I don't spoil it for you. Click the video below. Spoiler alert. Watch my run. Or don't watch my run. That's cool. You can just watch me talk if you prefer that than watching ITV. So yeah, my run, it went pretty well. You can see 55 seconds. I don't know many other people that have managed to squeeze a Ninja Warrior run into an Instagram worthy video. That it was, of course, due to the course. I don't know if the other heats had a course that was as easy to be smooth on. From my perspective, I planned pretty much every step of that. Every swing was planned beforehand. Like the 2 swings on the second obstacle, even though it looks like I could go off the first one, yes, in retrospect and hindsight, but to be safe, I was like, go on the second one. Sometimes if you make a decision on the fly, that's what costs you in Ninja Warrior. So I thought, always do 2 swings, no matter how close it looks. Stabilize yourself, go on the second one. The reason I stumbled is because I was dropping to the mat, and I planned to grab, but it was sort of halfway between my foot touching the mat and grabbing, and it sort of panged me like that. And that's why I bounced and ricocheted, and luckily I stayed on the mat. And then from then it was pretty smooth sailing, straight into the balls. My plan was to jump straight onto the tyre after that. On the tyre, it's a tyre like that. There's actually a lip on the inside, so as it flips to 90 degrees, I still had grip. It wasn't just a straight flexion. Even though that would have been all right, there was a good little knob on it as it flipped from that to that, poof. So that was comfortable. Straight onto swing, just big swing, cargo net down, keep my bum up. And then it was the bars. In that, like I say, I planned every swing when it's a fixed, solid bar, and trust it with one hand. If it's dropping or it spins, I wouldn't necessarily trust it one hand, but because it's like that, trust it one hand. Grab onto the first of the big jumps, and there was a lip on that as well, and the lip went round. And as I grabbed it, sort of instinct, I don't know if I planned it beforehand or if it was instinctual, grabbing on the sides made sense to me as to get my lache. And as you see, if you saw Johnny's run, he fell because he tried to lache from the back, and it limited his swing at the front, and he banged his head at the front. So because I got to the side, I was able to go further forward on the obstacle, crank some big swing. I did 2 swings because I came in with my hips from the previous obstacle. I managed to do it in 2, and then I caught the second of the gaps, and I could have lashed off. That's one place I could have gone faster, is if I lashed off on the second swing, but I was at that point, play it safe, lash it off on the 3rd swing, straight up the wall, hit the buzzer. And so that was my run from Heat 1, the first round. I think there's total 3 rounds. First round, semi, and then potentially a final. I think my semi-final run will be aired in maybe 5 weeks. I think there's 5 heats, like I said before. So in 5 weeks, they'll show the semi-final if I was in Heat 1 or 2. I think I might have been in the second semi-final, so it might be 6 weeks till that. But yeah, the run, it went well. Can't complain about a single thing in it. For the fastest I've ever gone on a round 1. Of course, they change the stages every single time, so people claiming record time, world record on stage 1 of Ninja Warrior. You know, every course is different in every country, and this was probably one of the fastest, potentially the fastest course that there's ever been available for stage 1, and I just happened to be in that round and do all right in it. If you see, I'll show you the leaderboard. I managed to come top of the leaderboard. Second place was about 1 minute 27. As a suspect, some of you might be here to hear how I trained for this episode and how I managed to complete the course like that. All of my training, I called it sharpening the blade. There's a saying, if you had an hour to cut down a tree, you spend 55 minutes sharpening the axe. And that's all the training that I did. I did You know, I went raw a few months before, and I wasn't really doing much other than yoga until that time. And then when they told me 3 weeks before this series that they wanted me on. They said, we might want you on, but we don't know yet, can't confirm. So 3 weeks before, they said, Tim, you're on it if you want it. They made me change one of the titles of one of my videos, saying it was called I Got Arrested. That kind of stuff, you know, that I wasn't too happy about, but it is what it is. So 3 weeks before, they told me I was on the show, and I did one key workout, one specific Ninja Warrior training session with Dion Trigg at his gym. That was really good, amazing gym down in Cheltenham, and I had really good fun. Check out Dion Trigg. So, and I made a video. That video was on this channel. I filmed it. Ted Carr filmed it and edited it, and that was the one workout I did for Ninja Warrior. All the other training I did was Mindful Warrior training. So that is all just training to relax, sharpening the sword, getting comfortable hanging. I trained to be relaxed, so that 55-second run, that didn't feel fast. It felt calm and relaxed. That's one of the biggest things when you get to this, and from studying a lot of MMA and things like that is, and other sports, the best athletes are the most relaxed athletes. And once the cameras get on, and you know, I've got experience which helps, but once the cameras get on, there's people, I always look around there at the lineup, at the heats, at whatever round I'm in, and I go, that person, he's stronger than me, she's got more stamina than me, he's taller than me, you know, all these different things in your head, you start to come with these excuses of like the people around you. You see, I never feel like the best athlete, the most natural athlete, but I think it's my mind and my ability to understand what's going on, and that helps me to relax and to, you know, overstand it, not to get too caught up in it. It's just a TV show, it's just a gimmicky TV, you know, it's not gimmick, but it's just a TV show at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? And I don't put all my eggs in that basket. I don't put my life into it. And that's what helps me to stay relaxed, as well as all the other training, as well as what I do to prepare backstage. Just listen to music and get in my zone and bounce around and just pace up and down, rather than sit intense and you know, I'm just trying to get loose. So the main kind of training I did, as I say, was yoga and Mindful Warrior training. And if you want to do Mindful Warrior, if you want to see that, there's a free bar workout, which, as I said, the bar workout was mostly what my training was. You can do that for free. mindful-warrior.com. I'll even hit you with, because the sun's out and I'm feeling good, 25% discount code, bold letters, Ninja, on Mindful Warrior. You get 25% off if you want to do the full course. But that's it. This isn't an advert for Mindful Warrior, but if you want to know how I train, that is how I train. Straight up. One training session with Dion Trigg specific. The rest was all just sharpening my blade. Staying relaxed. Nose breathing. Staying calm under pressure. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, so thanks for checking this out. We're at Ethics. We just released some summer stuff. We got a crop hoodie. We got a vest out, which is only £15. We got some shorts out, some organic cotton shorts, and we got some summer sweatpants. So new gear, some summer gear now that the sun's out. You can check that out, ethics.com, ethics without the I, of course. Follow the journey. Like I say, semi-final in a few weeks to come. Thank you guys for watching this and following me. I see a lot of vegans claiming me, like, check this vegan out, vegan, you know, bus, Ninja Warrior, whatever. Everyone wants to claim me, man. The urine therapy guys can claim me. the fruitarians have more claim to me than the vegans. Nah, just messing. For real though, plant-based all the way. Represent the lifestyle. Look into it. Yeah, I think that's it. Much love. Peace.
Indeed.
Does that up the ante slightly for you, Tim?
Let's see who's grown the most.
You completed the course in 55 seconds. Very well.
Delicious.
See you later, bye.